shoot. Box out.
Give me that.
Get up, boy.
Shoot. Oh my.
Did I just see that? Yeah, it's broken.
Man, it's like night and day from 21, so I'm really excited to be able to play with my friends.
This feels like a totally different game from what Next Gen was in 2K21.
Got him. Come on, man.
Graphics-wise, but I feel like they still found a way to somehow make the game look even better.
22 will be a great game, and I think the game will take more skill this year.
Look at the dot. Oh, yeah.
Night and day from NBA 2K21, in my opinion. I just like the speed and pace of the game. So for me, that means funner.
I definitely think, there's a lot of things that they have coming that the community's gonna love. I think it's gonna blow their mind.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome to NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan, and every week we'll be your in-game source for 2K22 tips, event updates, and features highlighting you, the 2K community. This week we're diving into what's new in the game, and NBA 2K22 is packed with new features, and it's only going to get better. The game will continue to update every 6 weeks with a new feature called Seasons. Enjoy new theme challenges, music, and clothing drops, even new modes popping up as you play through the year. In other news, you'll notice we've enriched that home court experience with the voices of your team's in-arena PA announcers.
It's about to go down.
In My Team, enjoy a massive feature upgrade across the board this year. We have huge tournament news. We'll dive into all the My Team details later in the show, so stick around. And whichever platform you're joining us from, NBA 2K22 has plenty to talk about. Let's start with current gen. All aboard the 2K cruise. On current gen, we're hopping aboard the Concha Del Mar for new scenery, competition, and challenges. But this is no ordinary cruise ship, as Concha Del Mar will be making new stops for each season. Your journey will start in the Caribbean, but after that, it's a mystery. From the luxurious lobby to the open-air basketball courts, this cruise ship is stunning. You can use the elevator to get to different locations and play your favorite game modes. There's a lot of new activities to check out, so don't be shy. This cruise ship has a bunch of different decks, and each deck presents new activities to participate in. On Deck A, you can customize your My Court or face top competition in the Pro-Am. On Deck 4, you'll find the My Team Theater, new home to the My Team mode. Card collectors, online competitors, or casual players, there's something for everyone in this year's My Team. We'll take a full theater tour later in the show. Heading to Deck 14, you can test your skills in a variety of games. On Deck 15, you can play pickup games in a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 fashion. And at the top deck, Deck 16, you can hop into full court 4v4 or 5v5 games. The views at the top are second to none. Throughout the cruise ship, you'll see on-board staff members that offer a variety of challenges and quests for you. From Robin at Guest Services to the elusive cruise director, they each offer different unlockable events and opportunities to raise your rep. Can you make a name for yourself on the courts and around the ship? I sure hope so. So hop aboard and join the fun and see what your legacy will be on the 2K cruise.
I feel like everything that the community was giving them feedback on, I feel like they kind of took that and pretty much improved everything.
Dribbling has been a big thing, and this year I feel like there's a lot more that you can use and you can explode off of, which has been big.
With the way their dribbling is, I think the guards will return, especially since we have a decent bash count now.
I feel like defense was definitely something they put a lot of time and effort into, so I'm excited about that.
Defensively, you feel like you're allowed to get stops. The first year we couldn't really get stops, which is this year is completely different.
Oh, he read that.
The community will love the new features, the alley-oop and the contact dunks, and I think it's great for the game. It's a new skill level.
This year, it feels like it's a little bit more toned down, and you actually have to time them with the new meter, which I think people will like.
Green bean.
I got to play with Kyrie and Steph, and oh man, some of the badges too that, you know, I'm not sure if I can say or not, but some of the badges too that I've seen is like crazy. Like it's some crazy stuff, man. I'm really excited. What's the one that Steph got? I think it's called Chef. That badge is...
That's all. Oh.
There's so many different controls this year, so it's just gonna be a fun time.
I feel like it's gonna be an amazing year, especially after last year. You know, I feel like everyone's gonna be surprised and they're gonna love it.
If you're joining us over on Next Gen, you'll find in 2K22 the city is alive and there are big changes throughout. Starting in my career, day or night, the city has attractions and activities to explore as you improve your game and build your status as an NBA legend. It's also now bustling with new residents who are enjoying the recreation and offer your MyPlayer special challenges, contests, and shopping opportunities. Off the court, jump on a bike or on a skateboard and head to the races, where the fastest time in the city will receive a special VC reward. The city also has new and quicker alternatives to get into online hoops. Your MyPlayer can now enter unique matchmaking buildings and be placed into competition immediately. Pressing the shot button while walking around the city will bring up all of your current objectives and challenges for the season. Make sure you stay in the loop. Also new to Next Gen, My Career is Hidden Talents. Have you ever wanted your MyPlayer to venture into the fashion world or music industry? In 2K22, your career stretches much further than the hardwood. And we can't forget about personal hubs. There's no place like home, and in 2K22, moving up the professional world means a lifestyle upgrade. For you, my NBA and my WNBA fans, there's gonna be a much more detailed approach in 2K22. The players on the court have always mattered, but this year there's an added emphasis on the personnel that scouts, trains, and coaches them. Plus, the W is back and better than ever. In 2K22, you can solidify your status as a WNBA legend or compete online against opposing MyPlayers to earn new rewards. There's a lot of new features in Next Gen 2K22, so get out there and explore. We'll be watching. We hope you're enjoying the game and you're watching the season premiere of NBA 2K TV. Next up, how has gameplay changed in NBA 2K22? We asked gameplay director Mike Wang. Welcome back, gameplay director Mike Wang. Congratulations on the launch of NBA 2K22. We're so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
My first question, what are you most excited about for NBA 2K22?
Oh man, there's so many things. I think probably the thing that I'm most excited about is just to watch all the YouTube videos, all the Twitch streams, read all the Twitter feedback, and just see what people think of the game. This is the most exciting time for us as developers, just to see all the hard work throughout the year kind of pay off into this one moment of everyone getting to see the game for the first time. So we're excited to see what people think of the game.
Wait, so you're excited to read the feedback on Twitter?
Maybe not the Twitter part as much, but yeah, I love Twitter's great. You know, I love it. Keeps me humble. They like to keep me humble. We get a lot of great feedback, and it's Reddit, it's like forums, it's all over the place. We look for feedback everywhere we can get it.
Is there anything else in regards to gameplay that has been added to the new 2K that has never been added before?
Well, we have some new badges. Those are going to be changing the game, changing the metas, I think, a little bit. We're giving you loadouts this year, so you can create whatever badges you want, and then if you have a different player or just a different situation, you're playing in a different context, you can create a second loadout and kind of just equip different badges. There's so much with the on-court experience that's new, that's never been in the game before. The skill-based dunks and alley-oops is new. It's a new thing for us, kind of breaking new ground, and you know, things that in the past were kind of dictated by animations or just by dice rolls. We're trying to remove as many of those things as possible to keep NBA 2K a game of skill. So I think that's two ways that people, at least last year, were able to kind of you know, gain an advantage where maybe it didn't feel right or feel fair that I think 2K22 will hopefully solve.
Is there anything that the community requested that you were able to give them in NBA 2K22?
They always request a couple things with shooting. Contests were big. Shot contest, logic, and just interior defense in general. I think they felt that could have used a lot of rework, and they're totally right. It's a system that needed a lot of extension, so we spent a lot of time just making sure that the blocking felt right. You as a defender, if you jumped at the right time and you're in the right position, you were rewarded for that. And so that's one of my favorite things about 2K22 is the balance of just offense and defense and contesting shots, open shots versus contested shots. Shooting when you're wide open is a lot easier this year compared to how it was in the past, as shooting contested is a lot harder. So there's a bigger skill gap in terms of shooting, finishing at the rim. Oh man, there's so many things to talk about. But I think that's one of the big things that were requested was just that balance for the gamers.
How do you keep everyone happy from the pro player to the casual player?
Oh wow, that's a good question, and one that we are constantly asking ourselves too. I think the main thing that we try to do is give people flexibility in terms of modes, in terms of difficulty levels, and in settings. So if you are brand new to 2K, my best recommendation is to go into 2KU and just kind of learn stuff and try to just practice in the 2KU freestyle environment and just try to get familiar with controls and things. And play in rookie mode. There's no shame in it. You know, in rookie mode is pretty easy. Like you can knock down shots, bad shots sometimes. You don't have to be great at timing your shot. And it's just a nice, you know, experience to kind of lay back and just enjoy it. But the pro players, they have strict demands, and they, you know, and this is our comp. This is a lot of Twitter. This is a lot of people who consider themselves like, you know, 2K veterans and people who play the game like hours and hours every day. We are constantly kept in check by them to make sure that the game is skill-based and that you are rewarded if you understand the game of basketball, if you understand, you know, the 2K metas and all these things, and you're good on the sticks. So it's a constant balancing act, but I think we do a pretty good job. And 2K22, I think, has something for everyone. Just explore, and there's something for everybody.
Congrats again, and thank you so much for joining us once again on 2K TV.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Mike will be back throughout the season with our ongoing series, Expert Tips. And next week, he's talking shooting, so make sure you check back here to find out how to perfect your shot in 2K22.
Welcome to NBA 2K22 Season 1, Call to Ball. First, who did you pick for your starter? If you're having second thoughts, each starter player you evolve completely will let you open that option pack one more time to pick another starter player.
If you collect and evolve all 5, you can collection complete the starter sub collection for an Emerald Phil Jackson coach card.
There are a couple other lifetime agendas you should take a look at to start your My Team. How about a Diamond Luka Doncic?
For Luka's NBA 2K22 cover, there are 15 agendas to complete that will each reward you a brand new event card. Collect all 15 to complete the mural and collect the Diamond Luka Doncic.
One of these event cards is earned by completing the NBA 2K22 Cover Athlete Spotlight Challenge. 20 games that will put your starter lineup to the test and improve it.
And if you want to rep your favorite NBA team's current gear and franchise cards, then head to the Lifetime Agendas, where you can earn these by using cards from each NBA franchise.
Domination is still the best way to improve your collection, and each evolution card gives your lineup that extra leg up on the competition.
And Triple Threat is where you want to be to earn prizes up the ever-expanding prize board and from the vault after wins.
Once you're ready to take on the world, get into Unlimited for the best rewards in My Team, including Pink Diamond Wilt Chamberlain for going 12-0 in the Galaxy Opal tier.
Make sure you're also checking out Limited every weekend. Adjust your lineup to the different rules, earn wins, and soon enough, you'll have your hands on Pink Diamond Devin Booker.
And this year, the $250,000 tournament is doubled. The tournament is running on both last-gen and next-gen consoles, so make sure you're qualified for the first game day coming October 16th.
And finally, Carmelo Anthony. Keep an eye on your agendas all season long and earn XP so that you can earn prizes from level 1 all the way to level 40, where Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony will meet you at the top.
There is so much to experience and do in My Team.
And there's never a bad time to jump in. So get your collection started on the right foot, and we'll see you next time.
In 2K TV news, top plays are back, and we have something very special in store for you this season. So if you think your plays deserve some fanfare, share them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow, and you just might see your play featured on the show. And remember, all plays featured on 2KTV receive a VC prize. Remember, you can always find us on social media at NBA2K_2KTV. Look there for more exclusive content, in-game event announcements, and more. We'll see you next week. Until then, enjoy 2K22. Bye.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, for the Raptors, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Whiteside is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Flynn in at the 1. And for the Wizards, we've got Russell Westbrook. Travis Bertans out there with Bryant. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Beal in at the 2. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Bryant with a screen on Flynn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
First free throw is good. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is, man. He plays with such a contagious intensity.
Now, here's Siakam. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First team foul.
Now, here's Hart. D right on him. Bryant with a screen for Westbrook. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pass to Flynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Count it. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Westbrook, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The pass to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, not many guys in the league are bigger than Whiteside, which makes him a legit threat to dunk.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 5 now.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Westbrook against Flynn. Whiteside, a screen on Westbrook. Flynn the pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Bertans, a screen on Flynn. And it's Westbrook missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Van Vliet kicks to Flynn. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Malachi Flynn at the line for 3.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Beal dishes to Westbrook. Bryant with a screen on Flynn. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
That bucket in no time at all.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bryant with a screen on Flynn. Here's Westbrook. No good again that time.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Westbrook. Shoots over Flynn. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Beal. And that's now 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Siakam left side. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Washington the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the line.
Here's Whiteside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Van Vliet against Beal. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Up top, Anunoby. He's covered by Westbrook. Whiteside against Beal. Count it. Whiteside's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's Beal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And another miss by Washington. Siakam looking around. Kicks to Flynn. Pass to Van Vliet. And here is Siakam. He's covered by Beal. They get it back. And finished off by Siakam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, gotta be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
The loudest and craziest fans and a t-shirt. Let's make some noise. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Making a switch here. Boucher is checked in.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in steals, 14th in free throw percentage, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Now here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Flynn. And another miss by Washington.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game. Forcing a few shots. Not letting the game come to him naturally.
Van Vliet against Beal. Teardrop shot. Rebound by the Wizards. To the middle. There's the steal. Anunoby against Westbrook. Boucher passes to Flynn. And here is Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 4 assists in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Beal. And the pass to Hart. To end the cold streak. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 16. Outside Flynn. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's 12 points for Siakam.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Section 1 to Teacher. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
For the Wizards. Damian Jones is checked in for Thomas Bryant. Daniel Gafford comes in for Davis Bertans. Abdia's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Toronto, David Nwaba is checked in for OG Anunoby. Bryn Forbes comes in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Mitchell in for Flynn. Outside Beal. And that one drops.
Look how Beal adapts to the inside defense. His dexterity lets him shoot past the coverage.
Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. And Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Basketball.
Siakam kicks to Forbes.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Oh, good with the triple. Here's Beal. Good work there as it goes. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
The velocity of Beal, he's able to take on contact and keep his balance on the way up.
We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think was extra special.
Yeah, Brad got the start for Team Durant. He's close friends with Jason Tatum. Beal started mentoring Jason from the young age, both growing up in St. Louis, and incredibly, both have become stars in the NBA.
Boucher passes to Nwaba. Boucher with a screen on Beal. 4 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Here's Forbes. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards trail by 14. He dishes it to Walker. Now, here's Avdia. Nwaba defending. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In fourth, the Raptors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Right wing. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Traps in the tray.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now, here's Avdia. Guarded closer. Back to Gafford. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 19 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 12. Count that one.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Gafford kicks to Avdia. Gafford sets the pick for Avdia. And there's the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Passes it to Avdia from outside the arc.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Jones against Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 20. Walker the pass to Beal. Walker with the screen for Beal. Six on the shot clock. Buried from 15 feet out. Beal's got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Mitchell finds Boucher. Mitchell against Walker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. Pass to Walker. Fires the three. He can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam passes to Mitchell. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Avdia with it. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And they kept fouling him. I mean, it only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
On defense, Washington. They trail by 18. Gafford against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Over Jones. And again, no good by Toronto. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. For the screen on Boucher. From deep, Walker. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by 18. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Well, Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. It's Boucher out there with Whiteside, and it's Flynn in at the point guard position. Now here's Walker. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Walker dishes to Westbrook. Looking to end his cold spell. He kicks it to Bryant. Shoots over Anunoby. Bryant can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 18. Up top, Flynn. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Yep, it counts. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
Now, here's Flynn, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Flynn against Berton. Flynn kicks to Van Vliet. Driving inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Westbrook passes to Hart. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of shooting is confidence, and there Hart showing plenty of it with his rising fire.
Van Vliet looking around. Boucher with a screen on Westbrook. Van Vliet, and he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wizards trail by 21. Outside, Walker. Bryant with a screen on Flynn. And it's Walker penetrating. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Remember, Whiteside has had 10-plus blocks in a single game. A true swatting machine.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Washington. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Boucher against Berton. To the wing on the left. From deep. He can't get that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
On draft night 2011, the Spurs made one of the all-time great trades, acquiring the rights to Kawhi Leonard from the Pacers for George Hill.
And don't forget, San Antonio also got the draft rights to Davis Bertans. Now, Bertans wouldn't play for the Spurs until 2016, but he's turned into one of the best shooting bigs in the game, finishing top 10 in three-point shooting a couple of times. Not bad for a 6'10" forward.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Van Vliet, here we go. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
One shot.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Walker with his screen for Westbrook. Shoots over Flynn, and Whiteside sends it back.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
The Wizards shooting a putrid 25% from the field. 4 shot selection all around. That's tipped. Walker dishes to Bryant. Flynn against Walker. And he lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Efficiency. I mean, that's an area where Walker has improved. Don't need to force it. Keep your eyes up. Make the right basketball play.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
chance to see some stats for Westbrook. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, how about 22 points per? 11 assists and 11 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
Oh, he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Whiteside finds Boucher. Van Vliet against Westbrook. Van Vliet passes to Flynn. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Flynn's got 8.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Flynn kicks to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. From 17 feet out. Rebound, Washington. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is Anunoby. The pass to Boucher. Fades away. And the shot is long.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Good on the triple.
His 3-point game is heating up. That's his second 3 of the quarter, 3rd overall.
Walker against Flynn. There's the dish to Whiteside. Passes it to Boucher. Now Whiteside. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 10.
Not to be denied. Whiteside's NBA career didn't start until he was 25.
Wizards timeout.
Those hoops.
Hey fans, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! And your Wizards answer!
Damian Jones is checked in for Thomas Bryant. Daniel Gafford comes in for Davis Bertans. Javdiaz checked in for Josh Hart. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Walker. A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Whiteside. David Nwaba comes in for OG Anunoby. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Mitchell in for Flynn. Gafford finds Beal. Outside Westbrook. Back to Beal. Goes up on the wing. The offensive rebound. And Boucher Boucher sends it back.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Chris, no one wants to see play stopped for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. We'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
On the clock. Siakam, good.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Jones with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Westbrook. And another miss by Washington.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Back to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Westbrook.
They get Russell Westbrook.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Siakam hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside Westbrook. Beal with a screen for Westbrook. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Boucher with the steal. Now, here's Nwaba. He's tightly guarded. Boucher finds Mitchell. Going inside. Good D by Jones. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Washington.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say,
that's his first personal foul.
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. For the Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Raptors shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Boucher. Back to Mitchell. Floats one up. And Jones pulls it down. Washington's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
Siakam outside.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
And Jones pulls it down.
2 minutes.
Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones sets the pick for Avdia. Over Siakam. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 23. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Now Mitchell. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Back to Mitchell. Boucher with a screen on Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Beal. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Beal's got 10.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Pass to Forbes. The 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Now here's Beal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. I'm talking about Bradley Beal. Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Free throw good. Beal.
You know, he's just the top player at this position. I mean, Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in this league.
And both free throws good for Beal. So it's Toronto now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And Jones sends it back. Here's Westbrook. Count it from 12. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Siakam has screen on Westbrook. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell kicks to Forbes. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. The shot, no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Toronto ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Raptors head coach Nick Nurse. Strong start for Pascal Siakam. What did you like most about his play?
Well, I think he was aggressive. He played with some pace, got some stuff early. And I think he was patient when he took it to the basket as well.
And everybody fed off of him, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. And Shaq, you won a dozen Player of the Month awards. What did you do with all of those?
12 awards, 12 months. I had my guy turn it into a calendar. Get it?
That doesn't even make sense for
Yeah,
several
it does.
reasons.
Just slow it down, Kenny, and say it to yourself. 12 awards, 12 months.
I did.
12 awards, 12 months.
But like
12
you never
awards,
won
12
it in
months.
August.
12
You
awards.
could have won the
12
award in
months.
August.
I mean, 12 awards, 12 months.
There's no
12
September
awards, 12
games
months.
in September.
12 awards, 12 months.
There's no games in July.
Calendar. And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
They've got Bryant. Travis Bertans out there with Hart. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Beal in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Inside, Beal with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Bertans kicks to Hart. Outside Westbrook. Lob pass to Bryant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, there's a purpose to Bryant's game. Play with energy, attack the basket, and give your teammates a good target on the lob pass.
Van Vliet against Beal. Fires at the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards trail by 16. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Flynn against Westbrook. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That one misses for Westbrook.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using rejections as one of his stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And both free throws good for Westbrook. Raptors leading by 14. Outside Flynn. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Siakam, a screen on Beal. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. Van Vliet's got 10.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Back to Van Vliet. Tries it from the top of the key. And they recover it. Here's Whiteside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Amongst the best hitting the offensive glass. Whiteside can pile up those second chance points.
Now here's Westbrook. 21 points in the game. Now Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in scoring and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best score in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. And the first one at the line is good. Walker's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Beal.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
T-shirt time! All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
To the inside. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got 10.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Beal against Van Vliet. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Now here's Hart. He's guarded by Anunoby. 5 to shoot. The three. Bryant trying to free himself up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Raptors leading by 18. Siakam outside. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bertans finds Bryant. Walker with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get a shot over anyone.
And there's the pass to Anunoby. Whiteside sets the pick for Van Vliet. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. They trail by 18. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second
And
personal
whether he's
foul.
the lone star
14
or
foul.
playing alongside other stars,
At the line for
Walker
Washington.
puts up numbers.
Well, Greg, yeah, that's what makes him so valuable. He can blend in, get the points within the flow of the offense, or just completely take over himself.
The first one falls. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
And so Walker nails both of them.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Yes, that goes in.
Pascal
Siakam's got 26.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now here's Walker. He has 6. Drills it from outside. Walker's got that.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Flynn against Berton. Van Vliet wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Flynn against Walker. Bryant with a screen on Flynn. Walker goes in, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Buries it from three-point range.
3-point field goal.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Van Vliet. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. Here's Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Walker. And too long on the shot.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Now here's Van Vliet. 16 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Beal. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam inside. Berton's defending.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
If you want a t-shirt, let's make some noise. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Washington making some changes. Jones checked in for Bryant. Daniel Gafford comes in for Bertines. And it's Avdia in for Hart. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Whiteside. David Nwaba comes in for OG Anunoby. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Mitchell in for Flynn. Walker against Mitchell. Jones the pass to Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 16. 4 on the shot clock to stop the run. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Unloads from 13. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Avdia. Beal's got 18 points. Toronto's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Boucher sets a screen for Mitchell. Passes it to Siakam. That one goes. Count it. Siakam's got 32 points.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Here's Walker. Toronto grabs the miss.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connecting.
Nwaba passes to Mitchell, and it's blocked. Beal taking his time here. Kicks it to Walker. Beal with a screen for Walker. A 3 ball. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mitchell outside. And he drives in. It's tipped. Avdia. Screen by Jones. Avdia gets the bucket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Toronto's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Russell Westbrook in for the Wizards. Siakam hits them both. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Beal. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Siakam, good.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
He'll be happy that they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy.
Here's Westbrook. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Nwaba kicks to Boucher. Pass to Mitchell. 1:30 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Gafford. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Siakam finds Boucher. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Walker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. The kick out to Westbrook. Now, here's Avdia. Defense is right there. Lets it go with the 3. Westbrook can't get it to go.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Here is Forbes. Boucher passes to Nwaba. Here is Forbes. Over Avdia. Misses off the left iron. Left side, Beal. Avdia, the pass to Beal. There's the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington, setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Darius Miller. Mitchell is out there with Hodges. And it's Şengün in at the power forward.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Miller against Westbrook. Back to Mitchell. And the pass to Forbes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. With the shot. Second chance shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Şengün's got his first points in this one.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Here's Wilson and Miller with the block. They recover it. Passes to Wilson. Another shot. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist.
Want more of this from Galloway? I mean, we know he can score, but it's crucial he improves his passing.
Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here is Forbes. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Miller outside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Hodges. Banked in off the glass.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And so it's Washington with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Avdia. The second chance effort. He lays it in.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Mitchell finds Miller. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Wizards making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Bryn Forbes. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jones with the screen on Miller. From the stripe. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Now, here's Westbrook.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Westbrook against Mitchell. There's the pass to Şengün. Over Wilson. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 4. Over Westbrook. And the Raptors miss again.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for the night.
Westbrook with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Back to Westbrook. Jones with the screen on Mitchell. Over Mitchell. Westbrook, no good.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Mitchell looking it over. Can they get it? And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No hesitation to get to it. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
He made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me better.
Washington shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. There's a good screen. Westbrook up top, covered by Flynn. Now, here's Hart. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Miller. Down low, here's Hodges. Rebound, Washington. Jones has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. VanVleet against Westbrook. Looking to get it going, and the layup is up and in. Westbrook's got 23 points.
You know Westbrook's game is drive the ball, and still can't stop.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Bertanis, he's checked in for DJ Wilson. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby's checked in. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 22.
And count on VanVleet to hit that 3-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Flynn against Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Van Vliet passes to Hodges. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Hodges has got 7 points for the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Westbrook, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you could put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
He misses the free throw. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Good on the second free throw. Toronto's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Flynn the pass to Van Vliet. Driving in, lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 16 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Siakam kicks to Flynn. His three-pointers off the mark. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Hart finds Westbrook. They set the pick. Throws it up high, and then Jones with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Van Vliet against Beal.
He does all the little things. He does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Hart. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Now here's Anunoby. Defended by Hart. Driving the lane. Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
Bradley Beal picks one up. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Avdia comes in for Josh Hart, and it's Kemba Walker in for Russell Westbrook. Siakam hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Walker dishes to Beal. Jones sets the pick for Beal. Shoots over Van Vliet. And Beal gets it to go. Beal's got 20.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Siakam finds Anunoby. Trains the three-pointer.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Walker looking for an opening. Outside for Beal. That 3 off the mark. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
We're
so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, I love watching Jokic and Embiid.
Two
See
shots.
what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
And he makes the first.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Walker with a screen for Avdija. And he drives in, and that one, good. Avdija's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And Vliet on the wing. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Walker. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Walker. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Inside, Beal with the steal. Jones with the screen on Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Avdija. Bertans sets the pick for Avdija. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Avdija. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Flynn. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Takes it inside, and Siakam throws it down.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Now here's Beal. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jones against Siakam. And Jones sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
And Toronto making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Nwaba finds Siakam. Now back to Nwaba. Siakam, a screen on Beal. Van Vliet unable to get that one. Good D by Jones. Now So here's Avdiel. Nwaba defending. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdiel. That's his first foul. Whiteside's checked in for the Raptors.
Hassan Whiteside.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell against Walker. Mitchell passes to Whiteside. To the inside. Nwaba goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
From deep, Walker. The shot, no good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.